Do you know what all of us are not immune to? Hi, this is Ron Carr. While some of us may be immune to the virus and show no symptoms, all of us are not immune to the feeling of some kind of fear as to what's going on. The fear in all of us is high, and there is no vaccine for fear. Over the years, I've studied how the brain, mind, and subconscious greatly impacts our health. Stress and negative thoughts have been documented to cause physical ailments and actions that can be devastating. If you don't have a pressure relief valve, this is when you are in trouble. I know this firsthand. My father was fighting a 6-year illness and was terminal. And my mother, who was a senior vice president at Chase Manhattan Bank, managed to work and make sure my dad had all the care he needed. What she did not do was care for herself mentally, and it showed up one night in the form of a horrible car accident. On Monday, June 13th, 1988, on her way home from work, my mother passed out at the wheel of the car 3 blocks from the house. The car jumped a curb, severed a light pole, and the jagged edge of the pole punctured her gas tank, causing the car to catch fire. This was in front of a Porsche dealership of all places. A quick-acting salesperson and customer dragged my mother out of the car in flames, and seconds later, the car exploded, taking down the entire Porsche dealership. The last thing anyone needs now is more bad news. So let me fast forward to the good news. My mother recovered from third-degree burns on 30% of her body and lived an active life for another 18 years, and my dad managed to hang on for another year. The moral of the story is simple. If we do not take care of ourselves mentally and release the pressure valve in our brain, then the valve will release itself either in the form of losing one's temper or physically being negatively impacted, as my mother was. My question for you is simple. What are you doing on a daily basis to release your pressure valve? For me, it's taking long walks in the Hudson River, wearing a mask and gloves, and keeping myself 6 feet from others. On days when it's too cold or nasty, or now when we are all urged to stay inside no matter what, I will still do the 10,000 steps in my apartment, because that is my pressure relief valve. Besides drinking and drugs, how are you relieving your pressure valve? Let's share in the comment section below our ideas. In the meantime, be good to yourself and others. We will get through this. This is today's Velocity Mindset message. I'll see you tomorrow.